wanna see our logo's grippers? SpongeBob, get us 2,000 subs. You have 1 week. Wee woo, wee woo.
Welcome back to the Gred podcast. I'm Sahara.
I'm Reed.
I'm Maury.
All right, boys. What are we in store for today?
Well, you were telling us about how Colleen Ballinger came back.
Yes, she did.
The toxic gossip train is back?
Colleen
pulled right back into the station.
In her mouth.
Oh.
Oh my.
That is not a direct quote from this apology. But, you know,
that's what she said.
Be.
She said that. She said toxic. That. She said she touches kids. She said that.
She touches kids. She touches them.
Yeah. So Colleen Ballinger made a new apology video 4 months after the ukulele video, apologizing for being gone for so long. Her apology only lasted 3 minutes of actual apologizing, in which she actually said sorry in this one. So, you know,
but
there's
not to the grooming.
Actually, it wasn't even 3 minutes long. It was 2 minutes and 45 seconds in a 13-minute and 30-second video. The rest of the fucking video is a vlog.
She apologized. Yeah. She apologized for the apology. She didn't apologize for doing it.
Okay, I respect apologizing. She needed to apologize for the apology, though.
Yeah, at least a little bit. So she apologized mostly for being gone from her channel for 4 months because she missed talking to everyone every day.
Yeah, that sounds like something.
Colleen.
That sounds like good old Colleen Ballinger.
Yeah. I'm pulling up some direct quotes. Hold up.
The entire video seems like she took notes from every other YouTube apology. She doesn't cut out her turning on the camera. She doesn't maintain eye contact with the camera to increase dramatic effect. And she says like 30-40 times in the span of 2 minutes 45 seconds.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
I can't believe Logan Paul said that in response to filming a dead body.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. You know what pisses me off the most about this apology from her?
What?
Is that it's called Fall Vlog. The video is Fall Vlog, but she starts it out with her 2.5 minute apology.
That's right. You know, my favorite part of every vlog is when the vlogger apologizes for the apology to the grooming allegations and not the grooming allegations.
I feel like every vlog nowadays has to start with an apology.
Yeah. Let's start doing some chaotic shit, so we have to apologize at the beginning of our vlog.
Yeah. We should make up shit that we've done, but we haven't actually done it. And just apologize in the first minute of every podcast.
I am so sorry for desecrating religious spaces.
I'm sorry I bombed Kuwait.
I swear she was dead already.
That wasn't even an apology.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
So, here's some great quotes from her apology video. So this one's right after she had finished apologizing for being gone for so long. Obviously, the last video being her ukulele video that I posted on here, it's really embarrassing to say the least.
Yeah.
Like, ma'am. And then she goes on to say, I was being accused of some pretty awful things, and I was just mad. And I should have handled that situation with maturity and empathy. But instead, I just let my ego take over, and I'm really disappointed in myself.
Right.
I like that she talks as if she was previously being accused. She's still being accused.
Yeah, no, she's still accused. The video, okay, so it has 33,000 likes and 65,000 dislikes, I mean. And the ukulele one got 152 likes to 2.1 million dislikes.
Ew. So I just read this one. I never wanted to hurt anybody, but it's clear that I did, and I feel like there's some probably people who are disappointed or feel abandoned by me because of the silence of the last few months.
I never said it. I never said I groomed children. I never said that. But if I did, then maybe I did.
I didn't do a thing.
That just makes me so uncomfortable that she thinks that people feel abandoned by her for taking a break for a few months after being accused of grooming children.
Yeah. If they feel abandoned by the groomer, that's a problem.
You know, if you or someone you know feels that you have been abandoned by Colleen Ballinger in the last 4 months, maybe you yourself have been groomed.
Execute them.
Maybe you're entitled to some legal compensation. You know, you have rights.
She goes on to say that she needed to take time to make sure she was listening and learning as much as possible, and also to get the help that she needed to be okay. I want to know what help she actually sought after.
I'm glad the groomer. I'm glad the groomer got help. You know, that's who needed that's who needed the help, not the victims. The groomer.
Oh no, definitely not.
Well, the alleged groomer.
Yeah, fuck the victims. Not literally.
We have to say alleged.
Not literally, he said. But yeah, no. It makes me sad that she's just living her life as if it's not real.
She's girl bossing all over this.
Yeah, you know.
She's girl bossing a little close to the sun.
She's serving.
She's got some girl bossing energy right now, man.
She's serving, and she's glowing.
You know, since we're already talking about groomers, alleged groomers, Dream has been accused of grooming children.
Yeah.
Really?
That does not surprise me. Yeah. Everyone in the Dream SMP unfollowed him.
Yeah.
Everyone. So
even Technoblade? I'm sorry.
That
Maury.
That was over the line.
I'm sorry.
That was over the line.
You thought about it for a second before you said it.
I heard.
But I think that needs to be our first apology in our vlog.
I'm sorry. I'm
giving us material for next time.
No, you're just trying to get the Technoblade fans to come murder us. I think.
I'm a Technoblade fan.
I am too, but Maury.
Jesus, man. Holy
Jesus Christ. We're 5 minutes into this episode.
5 minutes in this fucking bitch, and you're already talking about Technoblade.
I apologize for my previous statement regarding Technoblade.
I do solemnly swear it was all a meme.
And severe lapse in my judgment.
That's what the government should say after they invade a country that they shouldn't. I solemnly swear it was all a meme.
Or like the police officers that like broke down the door to this old lady's house and gave that woman trauma, and it was the wrong building and the wrong house. Did you see that?
That happens quite a bit.
Yeah, and like the lady was about to get in the bath, and they're like, "Oh my god, guys, wrong address." And I was like, "Damn, it's like a video game."
It's one of those things like
when the cops can't read the fucking number on the side of the door.
It's one of those things like when dead bodies fall out of coffins, you know? Or like you don't expect it to happen as much as it does.
Yeah, and they're always for some reason butt-ass naked.
Yeah.
And there's usually camera crew there. They say they're filming for Corncob TV, but
yeah,
I don't know what that is.
I didn't do shit. I didn't do any of that.
I didn't do any of that.
Mood.
Anyways, Dream?
Yeah.
Dream's face?
Oh, yeah, he hasn't gone outside in the past... He's only gone outside 4 times in the past month. Since he deleted his face reveal. So whenever that was. And there's a video of him, someone like yelled pedo at him, and he turned and looked, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's a pedo," because he looked.
Oh.
That is the dumbest logic ever. That's like walking into a courtroom and you just murderer, And then that dude looks, arrest him, Your Honor. He fucking looked. He's a murderer.
Case closed.
Case closed, Judge.
Mic drop.
So
Mission
he did his
accomplished.
face reveal in October 2022, but then in I think it was about July of this year, he deleted his or June, June of this year, he deleted his face reveal.
The thing is, like, he's
So
not
it is
unattractive. He's just a dude. He's just a guy.
I think, yeah, he's literally just a guy. And that's not what people were expecting. They were expecting an above average looking male that played video games.
They expected him to pop that mask off and just have the Chad chiseled jawline.
Yeah, like, I don't know what they were expecting. Like, I want to hear like what the people were expecting, and then he ended up looking normal, and then like people bullied him. And I feel bad that people. Yeah, like I feel bad that people took it pretty far with the things that they were saying about him.
Yeah.
Because like he just looks like that. He can't change it. But
okay, I do think he is being a little over the top about it.
I do think he's taking
like you see these videos of him at like a basketball game wearing the mask. It's like, okay, dude. That's a good way to draw attention to yourself, more so than not wearing the mask.
Exactly. There's a music artist that my brother and I listen to, and his name's Boy with Uke, and he just did a face reveal, and he used to wear a mask all the time, and like nobody knew what he looked like, and no one was like, he was just a dude.
He's just a dude.
He seems really cool. And I like his music still. And it's not like if he looked like Quasimodo, I'd still like his music. That wouldn't change his content, you know?
That's actually kind of sick, actually.
Yeah. No.
If you look
that does change it. That makes it fire.
That would make his music way better.
Yeah, it goes hard then.
If fucking, I don't know, some indie band where you know their lead singer were to wear a mask. And they would be revealed as this horrific monster, I'd be like, that's dope as fuck. I'm gonna go over there and listen to their music.
I'd give them more money. Yeah.
I would definitely say, shut up and take my fucking money. Shut up.
I'd be buying merch. All right.
So I'm pulling up the Game Award shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Game of the Year. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, should be not here, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. The only one I disagree with is Resident Evil 4. That's a remake, right? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I don't think remake should... Anything that's either like a remaster or a remake should not count. It's just the same game again.
I agree. I don't think that it deserved a spot. It's the same game, really. I've seen comparisons, like scene by scene comparisons of Resident Evil 4 OG versus this. Like there's some changes and shit. Like it's well made. To be fair, but it's the same fucking game that released like 10 years ago, and it's been remastered.
It's like
times.
It's like, you know, A Star Is Born, that movie with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
Yes.
That's been made 4 fucking times.
Really? What?
Yes.
I have another example of that.
It's been made 4 fucking times, and when it got made last time, it was still nominated for Academy Awards, and it's like, this is still the same thing.
Yeah, it was like when Breaking Bad just kept winning the same award every single year after year.
With like that, I think for video games, one time, you can only make the game once, but for movies, you can make it twice. Okay, because times do change. Maximum. But holy shit!
I think for shows it should be like couple, you know, like 3 in a row. That's it. Breaking Bad won like fucking every single fucking year after year.
True.
For best game direction, it's basically the same nominees as Game of the Year, except for Resident Evil 4.
Nah.
Best narrative is Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk, Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy, the new one, and Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Next.
And then,
Phantom Liberty is pretty fucking good.
And then for best art direction, Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is my pick for Game of the Year.
It's either going to be Tears of the Kingdom, Lies of P, or Alan Wake 2.
Yeah.
Super Mario and Hi-Fi Rush, I do not think they'll win that one.
I think it's just up there because it's a Mario game, personally.
Yeah. For best score in music, Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy, the new one, Hi-Fi Rush, and Tears of the Kingdom. So, this just the same ones again. It looks like that's gonna be.
I'm not disappointed.
Oh, best audio design: Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4. I'd like to amend my previous statement about remakes and remaster winning awards. They shouldn't be allowed to win Game of the Year. But every other category, you could talk me into it.
Except
it's like,
story as well.
All right, yeah, but if sound design, all right, if you make the fucking sounds be incredible, then yeah, you should win an award. You should win an award for that, regardless if it's a remake or not.
It should also be measured in comparison.
That's true.
Like how big the change is.
Yeah, did you just copy and paste the sound, or is it different this time?
Yeah.
I get that. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because, with movies, when you remake the movie, for example, the Cinderella story theme is a major thing that Disney has recreated, 17 times.
That's right. Have they done a hip-hop version yet?
With Christina Aguilera?
They did?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so.
That would be different.
They're missing out. But, they changed the actors, yes. But it's not enough to say that, it's different from this one because this way. But they're all basically the same. There's not enough distinction for me to be like, oh, yeah, that one should win an award because it's so good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, with the new My Little Mermaid movie or whatever it is, if that won an award that the original Little Mermaid won, I would understand because they did change a lot of it, but they did keep the traditional parts.
Mm-hmm.
Music-wise, so I wouldn't give it an award for music-wise. But they did change the story a bit in a better way, in my opinion.
For the one with James Corden? Are we talking, or am I thinking of a different one?
I'm thinking of the new one with Halle Bailey.
Yeah, that's the one with James Corden, I think.
I don't care about James Corden enough to know if he's in something.
Well, I don't think the movie should win any awards if James Corden is in it. I believe
that's
blacklisted.
Fair. That's fair.
I don't like James Corden.
Yeah, he's an asshole. I don't like him.
But then he decided to be an asshole. So.
He's been an asshole since the start of his career. Even when he got the slightest amount of fame, he was an asshole, and his co-stars held an intervention for him. And he got better, and then he got the Late Late Show, and then he became an asshole again. So
that does not surprise me.
Yeah. All right. This one is different. For best performance, Ben Starr for Final Fantasy, Cameron Monaghan. Monaghan? Did I pronounce that right? For Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Idris Elba for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Melina Librid, Alan Wake 2, Neil Newbon, Baldur's Gate 3, Yuri Lowenthal, Marvel Spider-Man 2. I hope Yuri wins. I really do. He did a really good job. You know how in Spider-Man 3 when when Peter has the fucking symbiote, he sounds a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does it in a better way.
I
I don't
missed
know.
the part where that's my problem.
Like he doesn't change his voice that much. It gets deeper a little bit, but the only difference is that he's just a huge dick now.
Uh,
Which honestly, good choice. I also wouldn't be upset if Cameron won, or if Idris Elba won.
yeah, Idris
Yeah,
Elba,
I like
cool with
Idris Elba.
even with
I like
Keanu Reeves on the cast, Idris Elba just fucking goes
He's
hard.
Idris Elba.
It's Idris Elba.
He is.
So
he
if
really
any
could
of those
be.
three won,
I'm happy,
yeah, I have to agree.
but I hope Ben 10 wins.
I know. I'm an Idris Elba person though, so we've had this conversation.
Married kid. He's Ben 10. Whoa. Okay, innovation and accessibility. Diablo 4. No fucking way that wins. For Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, Street Fighter 6.
I think Forza Motorsports kind of got that. Honestly,
I think Diablo 4 should not be here at all.
you can.
It's a slap in the face to the Game Awards that it is.
That's fair, but well, Forza Motorsport is like super fucking advanced, and like you can play it on a fucking. You can play it using a toaster as a remote.
Very nice.
It's got so many options for you to be able to play it with whatever thing that has an input that you want. And it's always, I mean, Forza Horizon, and every motorsport, even back to 7, Forza Motorsport 7, you can always the customization of how you play, the difficulty customization even has always been pretty in depth compared to any other game that I've seen.
I don't
'Cause
know if this.
You can change the drivatar, and then you can tell the arrows on the ground that tell you when to brake and when to accelerate off the corners, and what the racing line is.
Nice.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying Forza is bad or anything. I'm just saying I don't know if it deserves to win an award because it's the studio that makes Forza only makes Forza. So it's like it needs to be the best or we have a fucking problem.
Well, what do you mean?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Are we? It's
like,
for the game, right? It's for the game, not the studio. We're not judging the studio.
I am judging the studio.
Why? That's not the point.
I am. The judgment has been thrown at them. They just make the same shit every time. It has to be perfect. They they do Motorsport or Horizon.
Look at fucking Bethesda. They make the same fucking game every 5 years.
And I fucking hate Bethesda.
It's the same fucking game.
I fucking hate them. I do not like them.
You go back to Skyrim, it plays exactly like fucking Starfield or Starfuck or whatever the fuck it's called. It plays exactly the same. Press button to a dialogue and enter loading screen. Exit loading screen. Move. Walk.
Starfuck.
That would have been a better name.
Yeah, that would have been. That's probably the Pornhub version of Starfield.
Okay. We're gonna upload our Starfield video with that title onto Pornhub.
I think we're gonna have to make a compilation of how many times we shit talk Starfield.
Yeah.
It's at least once an episode, and I respect that.
It's once every 3. Games for Impact. A Space for the Unbound. Chance of the Sonar. Goodbye Volcano High. I don't know. I can't pronounce it because I'm dumb and stupid.
Everything you just said just sounds like a different language.
That is valid. These are in TCHIA.
Usually I do, but not today.
Terra Nil and Vinba. This is like, I think these are like indie games, right?
Terra Nil was an indie game.
Yeah, so Since Maury knows Terranil, I hope that one wins.
Fair.
Thank you.
Not really, but that's okay.
Honestly, that's how we should pick things. Best ongoing. Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy, Fortnite, Genshin Impact.
Ew.
Fortnite Battle Pass. I just
I
shit,
shit
out my
out
ass.
my ass.
One of my friends was streaming Fortnite last night, and I was watching it, and I was like, man.
This game is the exact same.
Yeah, I played it when it first came out, and I was like, this is...
I miss team
Team E-
killing. They took
I
it away.
mean,
Best part of the game. Took it away. No.
I
It's how you
think-
start. It's how you create problems amongst your friend group.
You know, whenever something
think-
becomes too popular, and too many people start telling me about it, and I should play it because I swear it's good now,
You
I
despise it.
don't play it.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah,
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't.
Because like five people told me that old Fortnite stuff is back. It's back to the OG Fortnite.
Which, like,
I don't care. I don't care. What? Who gives a fuck if OG
They do,
Fortnite is back?
obviously.
I think
It's not
Genshin-
gonna return you to fucking 2018 or whatever the fuck. Whenever Fortnite released, nobody gives a fuck. It's not the same.
It's
It's not the same game.
It will never be the same. Now it's
will
full
never
of
be the same.
sweats that fucking build behemoths, but fucking build up towers in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I hate that. That's why I play no build.
I hope Cyberpunk wins this though.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, Maury, you're gonna lose your shit at this.
Okay.
Okay, best community support: Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy, the new one, No Man's Sky.
Destiny 2.
For
Community
best-
support? What does that
Yeah.
even mean? What does that mean? What does community support even mean?
Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive on social media activity, and game updates / patches.
Well, all right.
Oh, okay. I
First of
understand
all-
what they're trying to do.
Inclusivity in there.
Okay,
Who
pay-
gives a flying fuck?
Payday 3
Everyone,
should be
they're
here.
all aliens.
Women.
They're fucking aliens, dude. It's a fucking space game with aliens and shit.
I
And
think-
different dimensions.
Maury,
Who gives
Maury,
a fuck
Maury,
if they're
Maury,
black
Maury,
or a woman?
Maury, you're
I don't
ranting about
care.
you're ranting about something that doesn't even make sense what you're ranting.
It says
No.
inclusivity.
I get what
No
he's
one
saying.
cares.
No. All it's saying is including social media, but they wanted to be fancy, so they said inclusive.
What?
It says inclusive of social media activity.
So that they include
Yes.
social media? That's a stupid fucking way of saying that.
Yes, it is.
Who the fuck
I
wrote
like-
this?
Some idiot.
Women.
Yeah, they probably. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
That's why I don't trust women.
I got you. I'll say it.
Yeah. Anyways,
I don't really
anyway,
care.
Destiny 2. That's fucking stupid. No way, dude. No way. Community support.
Yeah, I think Payday 3 should be here too, because when their game wasn't working, they were on Twitter begging for forgiveness.
Yeah,
You know, good for them.
I think Cyberpunk kind of deserves that.
All right, for best independent game, we got Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of the Stars, Viewfinder.
I love Dredge.
I hope Dave the Diver wins because I like the picture.
I love Dredge. Dredge is really fun and,
Yeah.
and small. And
What is it
like,
about?
It's like you play as a fisherman
Yeah.
and you arrive in this town that's the last fisherman died and they needed a new fisherman.
No, that's
So
not
they called
ideal.
you. So they called you, and you start finding like corrupted, weird fish, like glowing, like Cthulhu, fucking Lovecraftian fish, and start selling it to this one guy in the main city, and then it like just it's just like a big adventure. It's open world. You just
Ooh.
the whole time you're in your ship, and then you dock on a port, and then it's an indie game. You can go different, like you can go to a shop or something and sell like artifacts, and there's just quests too, like side quests to like deliver stuff, like across to other little cities or whatever. It's and then at night it's one of those things where it's like super like creepy because everything's dark. The only thing to illuminate is like how many lights you put on your ship, and there's like fake ships that'll roam around, and they're like anglerfish with a little light on them, but they're shaped like a ship, so you'll think it's a ship,
Very neat.
and
That's cool.
they start fucking swimming towards you.
All right. For best debut indie game, Cocoon Dread's Pizza Tower Vinba Viewfinder. Okay.
I don't know what those words meant.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm skipping best mobile game.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, for best VR/AR, Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Humanity. Resident Evil Village VR mode, Synapse. Okay, so Resident Evil Village in VR, that is only exists for Lady Dimitrescu.
You have been pronouncing it wrong for at least 3 years, Reed.
The 9-foot tall vampire woman.
Vampire MILF?
That's right.
That's all I know from that game.
Yeah.
I have terrible friends.
The internet thirsted over her.
Yeah.
They still do. I get memes about it all the time still.
Okay.
Like, y'all, chill.
This next category pisses me the fuck off. Okay, best action game. Armored Core 6, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Remnant 2. Why the fuck is Dead Island 2 here? That game came out full of bugs and didn't work right.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
I heard good things about Armored Core, but it's kind of like, I don't know what it's about. I just know there's mechs. I just know there's fucking mechs, giant mechs, but I don't know what the fuck is going on at all.
Okay. Yeah.
Because there's fucking 7 of them, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to read all that lore.
Fuck that. Okay, for best action adventure, Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Tears of the Kingdom. This is some fierce competition.
Are those all like the second or like another installment of another game, like sequels?
Yes.
Oh, that's impressive to me.
Yeah, usually the sequel sucks. Not for video games.
I'm pretty surprised that those were all sequels and they're like...
One of them is a fucking remake.
Damn. That's even more impressive to me.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. Get ready. This is the only award Starfield is nominated for.
Okay.
Best RPG. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy, Liza P, Sea of the Stars, Starfield.
Okay, if Starfield wins...
They're not.
I will literally... Never mind.
They're gonna lose to Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
People were bitching on Twitter that Starfield didn't get nominated for more awards, and it's like, what do you expect? It's like...
Was it Nathan?
Yeah, it was just Nathan.
Like the thousands of accounts, it was all Nathan.
It was
Dude, you know what? Sometimes people have the time. Sometimes.
Well, you don't even need to like have the time. You just gotta set up a bot to do it for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
User
I don't know.
Number 128347889.
I'm sorry, Sheen giveaway 9727.
I think like the only reason it's on here for best RPG is because there is no good other RPG. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They needed one extra.
Yeah, they needed one to fill up the category. So they're like, yeah.
They reached over to the bottom of the barrel.
And they also knew if they gave it nothing, it'd be like supreme bitching.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, okay, we'll throw it a bone.
Fair.
Yeah. It's either gonna be Baldur's Gate 3 or Lies of P. Which I played Lies of P recently. Fire. It's
Really?
about yes.
He plays Pinocchio, right?
Yes. There's a puppet invasion, and they fucking call Pinocchio to handle the situation.
Ooh, and what game is this again?
Lies of P. And he runs around and you beat the puppets, and then you also choose to like lie or not sometimes. And sometimes you have to lie.
Would you rate this game?
I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It was pretty good. I liked it. It's just like a
Nice.
Dark Souls game.
Oh, okay.
Okay, for best fighting game, we got God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket Brawl Bravery, Street Fighter 6.
Wait, what? Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2?
Yep. They made a second one. Honestly, fuck it. Just make one big fighting game with all the fucking characters from every fucking studio and split the money equally.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? That'd be pretty based. Not practical, but based.
I hope Mortal Kombat 1 wins.
Yeah.
I like that Jean-Claude Van Damme is in it.
Looks like basically the same game.
Yeah, but Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No, Nickelodeon All-Star
Oh.
Brawl. It looks like literally the exact same game.
You know.
Okay, for best family game, we got Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pinkman 4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Wonder.
Ooh, Pikmin.
I hope Party Animals wins.
How do we?
Yeah.
How does like Mario keep getting nominated whenever they release? Dog,
Because
it's
Nintendo
about
makes
it.
jumping. It's about jumping, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's
You know what?
jumping into our hearts.
The Mario movie came out this year, right?
Oh,
That's
Oh.
probably why. But also, a lot of people love Mario because it's a nostalgic thing. So
Yeah.
you got like 40-year-olds that are trying to be nostalgic, going through their midlife crisis right now, being like, Mario, I love that. And then they buy
my
it.
God, Chris Pratt is in this? Oh my God.
That's the worst part.
They made a video game about Chris Pratt.
Whoa.
Millennials would.
That's their
I'm
reaction when they
literally-
saw when they saw the Guardians of the Galaxy game. They're like, "Oh, it's about Chris Pratt? Okay."
I'm literally shit talking my friend right now because she's a millennial, and her boyfriend and her sister just all went in and bought a Switch and Mario Kart, and they haven't stopped playing it in 3 days.
That sounds like typical millennial behavior.
It does, and I was like, "You guys are kind of addicted," and she's like, "Yeah, but it's fun," and I'm like,
That's such a millennial way to speak.
"Okay."
That's exactly how a millennial would speak. Yeah,
I love
but-
her, but they
but
get
it's
high
fun.
and play Mario Kart, and I think it's funny.
Okay, so
Live, laugh,
for-
love.
okay, next one is best sim
So-
slash strategy. I'm gonna skip this topic because this one, is kind of futile because the best sim is Civ 6.
What?
I don't know. I just want to move along.
You just wanted to bring up Civ 6.
Yes, and I also wanted to get through it faster. This is
I love that for you, Reed. The silence was deafening.
I knew it didn't
Uh-huh.
make sense, but I stuck
You
by it because
what?
I was like, we need to get through this.
I saw this guy stick his greasy finger up his shitty ass and rub it in all the food.
What did you just say to me? Oh,
Yeah,
Reed, are
yeah.
you hearing this?
You haven't seen
No,
that?
I didn't hear anything.
You haven't
I
seen
don't know
that?
what you're talking about.
You haven't seen that video?
No.
It's
comment.
It's a guy. He's getting escorted out of a restaurant, and he starts yelling, "I saw this guy stick his greasy finger up his shitty ass and rub it in all the food." And it sounds like the that one guy from SpongeBob that's like, this guy stinks. It sounds exactly like him.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Right after he says it, I guess like the manager or something like starts sprinting at him, and then the video cuts out.
Because the manager fucking killed him.
Yeah.
Love that. Anyway,
Best sports / racing. Why is this one category? Racing games and sport games are not the same thing.
Yeah,
EA
racing games are actually good.
Yeah, EA Sports FC24. They're not winning. F123, Forza Motorsport. They'll probably win. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. The Crew Motorsport would win if Forza doesn't.
You know the best player, the like in racing and competitive, like
Bo Jackson.
sim racing. What?
No,
What'd you say?
I said Bo Jackson.
Max Verstappen.
Okay, mine was a reference to Technoball.
The in real life, top racer, top F1 racer
damn.
is also the iRacing champion. There's evidence that there's this one guy that compared the logs of when Max Verstappen hopped on, and it showed that it's possible that he might have cheated, but it shows that he had just finished an F1 race, and he had to have gotten out of his car and gotten straight on to iRacing because it was like 15 minutes after the race like completed, he hopped on iRacing.
Or maybe he just has a crippling addiction.
Yeah, it's built into him.
Okay, for best multiplayer, sponsored by Discord. Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animal, Street Fighter 6, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Diablo 4 isn't winning. Baldur's Gate will probably win. If it doesn't, Super Mario or Street Fighter 6.
Probably gonna be Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Okay, for best adaptation. Well, we got some fucking fierce competition here. Okay, Castlevania, Nocturne, Gran Turismo, The Last of Us, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Twisted Metal.
Yeah, it's got to be The Last of Us for me.
I gotta point out that 3 of these nominees are made by PlayStation.
Oh. Okay.
Twisted Metal. Okay, I don't think it was as good as Last of Us, even though I haven't seen Last of Us. I just know. But Twisted Metal was really good. I loved it. I wished the worst part about it was they didn't show enough of the violence. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a part where Sweet Tooth like invades a cop compound and kills all the cops, but you don't see it. And it's like, what the fuck? Show it, you idiots.
I think The Last of Us is the best adaptation of anything to something else.
Yeah, The Last of Us is a front runner, and the Super Mario Bros. Movie is a second place.
Yeah, because The Last of Us, it's just it doesn't change too much, and it doesn't keep too much the same.
I mean, it does change how they got rid of spores, right?
Yeah, because they had to.
Yeah, you can't cover the actor's face for the entire thing. So valid. That's a valid change.
Yeah, but they had it where like if you step on like any part of the fungus, like all of it communicates in a net, and if you kill one, then it calls the rest of the horde.
Oh yeah. I remember we talked about this.
Yeah.
Okay, for the most anticipated game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaw, that one will probably win, Tekken 8.
Yeah, Star Wars Outlaw for me. I've been waiting like 10 years.
For I want a banger shooter. I don't care who the fucking main character is, just give me a Star Wars game that's a shooter.
Yeah.
Okay? I like running around in Jedi Survivor with my lightsaber slicing shit in half, but sometimes I want to shoot shit in the face. Damn it.
With cool lasers.
And I want to have a fucking I want to have a fucking spaceship. Okay,
Yeah.
for content creator of the year, Iron Mouse,
Oh.
People Make Games, Quackity. He's the only one I know here. Spring. Okay, I can't pronounce this one. It's Sypherpk.
No idea. No clue.
Yeah,
None of these
I'm
matter.
having
It's Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He just wins creator of the year at every fucking streaming awards.
It's by default. Come on.
Yeah, no one can.
At this point.
I've seen his video. He played Minecraft with 1,000 mods.
Jesus fuck.
Jesus. Why?
He installed all of them that he could find.
That computer was just sitting there.
Could. Yeah, it's probably at a brisk pace. It's probably like
He's getting 80 frames a second.
Yeah, he's getting 140 billion frames on a Google quantum computer.
Yeah. If anyone has a quantum computer, it's Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Best esports game. I swear to God, this category, the nominees in this category have not changed for years. Counter-Strike 2, which is basically just Counter-Strike, Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, Valorant.
Dude, PUBG Mobile?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
These have fucking, I swear to God, these have been nominated multiple times.
Every single year, and it's gotten to the point where when I see those, I don't even see the game when I look at that cover that they have, like the cover of it where it says like on the list, when I see those, I just look at colors. Like I don't even, they're just always there, so I don't even notice them anymore. Because it's always the exact same thing, over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's like a spot on your wall,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Best esports athlete. I'm just gonna list their gamer tags because I don't think. Okay, Faker, Ziwu, Demon One, Hydra, Ruler, Imperial Hal.
No fucking clue. Let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah, you're starting to say random ass shit.
Best esports team. Evil Genius, Fnatic, Gaming Gladiators, JD Gaming, Team Vitality? I think it's Vitality. I like Gaming Gladiators. I like the alliteration there. I fuck with it.
We're just judging them based on their names.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, best esports coach. Potter, Zonic, Gunba. Okay.
What are you saying to me?
I have no idea who the fuck these people are.
Yeah.
I have zero interest in their names.
Yeah,
Did you say esports coach?
Yep. And they have gamer tags.
Keep going.
Right. Oh, you want? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start from the top. Potter, Zonic, Gunba, ZTQ, three Z's, and then Homie. No. I hope Homie wins. Sure.
No.
I'm going to kill these people. I'm going
Best
to find them.
Best esports event. 2023 League of Legends World Championship. Blast.tv Paris Major 2023, EVO 2023, the International Dota 2 Championship 2023, right Valorant now. Champions 2023. So we're gonna call that EVO. And that's all of the fucking nominations. There you go.
I know EVO, actually. I know EVO.
I know EVO, and I hope they win.
I do too, yeah.
I hope they win solely because I know what they are.
Yeah.
Okay, Maury, you want to get into your rant about Hasan Piker?
Oh yeah, fucking Hasan Piker. Hang on, I got notes on this. I got notes.
Yeah, what time are we at?
We're at I think we're at like 40-ish minutes, so we're just gonna have to.
I can get through this in a few minutes, Doug.
I mean, we can go a little longer because we did skip last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got crazy ass shit, right?
Yep.
This week. Okay, good.
And bonus, you can just reuse that. No, actually, you can't. Never mind.
No, I can't. Maybe, but we We won't
I know.
add our opinions. We'll talk about it.
I don't want to talk
At
about it
another
a second time because it's like, I don't know, it feels fake, you know? Oh, we didn't say why we skipped last week.
We'll just make a video, like a short video at the end, like a
No,
post.
or we can explain
on,
right now as Maury pulls up his notes.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
ready. I'm ready to go whenever.
Oh,
You just real quick.
do you want me to do it? I'll do
Yeah.
it. So last week we tried to record a new way, and we did, and we recorded an entire hour, 45-minute episode, and my audio did not work. So we'll revisit the topics that we covered, and we're sorry for skipping last week.
Yes. I don't know if we'll revisit the topics because some of them have become dated, like Sam Bankman-Fried. I think the greatest casualty of that video was we lost the title.
Yeah.
That was a banger. Sam Bankman won't be freed.
Yeah.
That was a banger title.
I will remember you.
Anyway,
Will
Maury.
you
All right.
remember
Hasan
me?
Piker. All right. Since I discovered this human being, I felt sick to my stomach when I discovered this human being. It was like 2016, during the meme wars when Donald Trump, versus Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
And this guy, Twitch was a very popular thing. It was very like, oh, streaming,
Mhm.
and Destiny and Hasan Piker are two very popular political streamers. And I disagree with both of them on pretty much everything, but Destiny is objectively a better political streamer, or whatever the fuck that means. Hasan Piker likes to call himself a fucking journalist. That's what he says.
Ew.
He says he's an on the ground journalist. He
It's
says
crazy. He has the
says
same
people
amount
hate
of
him.
integrity as a normal journalist.
Yeah, he says that people hate him because he's an on the ground journalist. I have not seen him leave his room. Ever. No one has.
I have. I've seen it. I
You've
saw the
seen him?
clip. I saw the clip.
I was watching from the van.
I know. No. What happened? Somebody that doesn't like him approached him on the street and started making fun of him, and he walked away.
Because he has nothing to say. He has never had anything original to say ever.
I think one of his worst fucking takes is his React take. That was something else.
He said multiple times that, like, he went on H3H3, this podcast, I guess, that they have, whatever you can call it.
Leftovers.
Yeah, the Leftovers. That's what it's called. And
I like
they were
that
talking
name.
about they were talking about like streaming and doing like reaction content while streaming. And H3H3 basically, like, without trying to, started calling out Hasan. Because he was like, well, some people will like leave their streams on while going to the bathroom. And Hasan was like, yeah, I hate when people do that. And then H3H3 was like, wait, you stopped doing that? And he was like, yeah, I stopped doing that. And then he did it because he continues to do it. And he said that he only reacts to stuff on his stream that he knows he has permission. And right after that, Lemino, which he does like animated like stories from history and stuff, he said, I did not give him permission, quote.
Huh.
Nice.
He leaves halfway through videos and says he always gets permission, and then he says that at least pause it, and then he doesn't pause it. He has never paused a single video that he was reacting to.
Yeah. No, it's like the reason they do it is so chat doesn't leave.
Yeah.
But it's like you got to eat the bullet if you have to take the piss. That's the rules.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's kind of weird.
He's a Z tier journalist, a Z tier streamer. To be honest, pretty fucking boring.
And a Z tier person.
But he has insane viewership. It's pretty crazy.
It's because he's attractive. a lot of it's because he's attractive.
Yeah, I've
Really?
heard that. I've heard. Yeah,
Hold on.
a lot of women streamers are always talking about Hasan.
Yeah, and that helps.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes, his viewership. I think it's like I heard. Okay, they said on the yard. I think they said it was like 40, 60,
Sorry.
which unheard of.
are you judging him right now?
Yeah.
Rate him out of 10.
Right,
Right now.
yeah.
Because I didn't know who this was until right now. If I just saw this man walking on the street without any instinct of his personality, personally, like a 6, but I know women would probably be like an 8 or higher. So I understand what they're seeing, but I don't like that. That's my problem. I'm not.
Well, did you know he's a socialist?
Yikes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that makes him a 4.
Yeah, he's a
So-
10, but he's a socialist. What
Has
is he?
socialism
Okay,
ever
so
worked?
I just typed
No.
in Hasan Piker, right?
Yeah,
And I just clicked images so I could see what the man looked like on my Google.
Yeah.
And when I click images, the first things that come up, it says Hasan Piker fashion. Like it's under a sub thing under the image thing. It's not like suggested, but it's
Yeah.
like Hasan Piker fashion, Hasan Piker physique, outfits, brother, muscles. And then it's ads before you even get to see what he looks like. Just ads of his t-shirts, mugs, make the rich pay stickers,
Yeah.
baby bibs, coasters, and then you see what he looks like. Like
So the socialists
a-
like selling merch.
no, listen to this. He's a Bernie supporter also,
Uh-huh.
and he
Feel the burn.
he doesn't pay moderators and doesn't pay his editors. And he
What?
said, and his main thing is that he advocates for workers, like factory workers, to own a certain percentage of like stock in the company. And he thinks he advocates for like unionization of everything, and he wants people to be paid more for what they do, and you know, seizing the means of production and shit. But he doesn't pay his moderators. He doesn't pay his editors.
Fuck this guy.
And he criticized.
I can
Sniper
understand.
Wolf.
I can
He criticized
understand.
Sniper Wolf for buying a $2.9 million house. He bought a $2.77 million house in LA.
I can
his
understand.
net worth is 8 million.
I can kind of understand not paying moderators. I can see that kind of, but not paying
Eh.
editors, that's over the line.
As a socialist.
Yes, I can't see it as a socialist though. If
Yeah.
I were a socialist, I'd be paying everyone because that's socialism. Honestly,
Exactly.
I'd pay everyone now
Yeah.
because
Yeah, it's
if
$8
you're doing
million,
work for me,
dude.
you deserve to get paid, especially if I'm a millionaire. Fuck this guy.
He's also anti-Ukrainian and pro-Russia.
Oh,
He
Huh.
openly thinks that Russia was already owned Ukraine, and
Yeah.
so Russia was justified
have,
in
like-
invading Ukraine.
do you have the clip of him saying this?
I can pull it up right now.
Let's see it.
I love that.
I want to.
I'm looking at his viewer demographics from 2021 right now.
It's a lot of women.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. He's live right now.
Of course he is.
Fun fact.
He's, like,
I'm
live
looking at
most
his
nights.
hours watched.
I bet he's in the bathroom right now as we speak.
I'll click on
While
it.
the video's playing.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Damn, this chat is going crazy right now.
Is he there?
I don't know. It made me watch an ad.
Oh. Oh, with
Yeah,
Twitch.
he is.
Did you know with Twitch Turbo you can get no ads on twitch.com? You should use Twitch Turbo. Twitch Turbo is a service that causes Twitch to lose a shitload of money because it doesn't make sense to go ad-free on Twitch. For Twitch, but it makes sense for you. Get Twitch Turbo today.
Great ad. Anyway, so I'm on his stream right now. and the tag is I'm a political commentator IRL trying to avoid heated gaming moments. But he's talking about the Israel-Palestine conflict.
Ugh, God, I don't
And I have
want to know this.
I don't want to hear his.
I don't want to know his take about that. I don't care.
Me either.
It's
Someone
war.
called him a
They
war
both suck.
weeb. Someone called him a war weeb.
I can't. Listen, he tweeted about it multiple times. All right, but he said, I remember watching the video. I can't find it though, but he said that it was already Russia's territory. They're just going in there and taking like what they already own, dude. It's not that big of a deal.
Honestly,
That's what
it sounds like a lot of the shit he says it without thinking.
Yeah.
Like that one time he said America deserved 9/11.
He's also pro-China. He said unapologetically pro-China. That's what he said. He also said I don't think China is closer to fascism than America.
He sounds like he's pro human rights violation.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. He's
Also,
like,
when the hospital bombing happened in in Gaza, he said he pretended to know missile ballistics, and he's pro Palestine and very, very much anti-Israel and
yeah,
like not to the point where like it's like objective, in any singular way. Because if you look on the Leftovers podcast, you can see that there's this part that I saw that's like honestly really sad. But H3 is talking about how like babies are being shot and murdered in the street and people kidnapped randomly by Hamas.
Yeah.
And H3 is like he goes to his Twitter and he pulls up all these people that are commenting and calling him a Jew fuck or something, like are like unapologetically pro Hamas and anti-Jewish. And he's and then there gets to this point where he realizes that Hasan Piker, the guy sitting right next to him, supports what these people are saying, and he surrounded himself with people like that.
Okay, this is all I will say about the Hamas, the conflict. Okay, it's a fucking war. No one should take sides. Fuck everyone.
No.
It's war.
And I think that our generation, being 20 to 25-year-olds, thinking that they themselves are going to stop a war by protesting in the streets of a country that is not even the same country that the war is happening in, is changing something.
Yeah,
I
sounds like
what they think they're doing, and I appreciate that they think that they have a major voice in this, but they do not. It is a country.
Also, what they're saying, what they're wanting is for our government to come in and start fucking everyone's shit up. Pretty much. That's the only way our government could stop the war. Is if everyone.
I'm glad that they address the fact that we could do that.
We could.
However,
we very well could. Also, yeah, America shouldn't be playing the world's police force.
Yeah.
We should just help the people, like the innocent people who are caught in the conflict, and get them the fuck out of the conflict. Israel needs, I think Israel needs to chill out a little bit and let the people leave.
Yeah. But you know what? It's not our place to say. We aren't in that. You know what I mean? Like, it affects us, but it's not directly affecting us. We are not professionals. We shouldn't be making that decision.
There's a video of a journalist interviewing a Hamas leader, and Hamas is supposed to be fighting for the people, and the journalist asked him, why are you like stationed in areas where there's a lot of civilians? And he said, we know that there's going to be sacrifices, but that's what needs to be done for us to win against Israel.
They're not gonna fucking win.
Yeah, I
So,
don't think
so what they're saying is they're hiding in between civilians because it's going to deter Israel from attacking those areas.
Okay, clearly
But
not. They
obviously
do
it's
not give a
not.
shit.
No, circling back to Hasan Piker,
Yeah,
one
fuck
of
this
his
guy.
major issues is he lived in New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Didn't
No
he?
wonder.
Oh wait, wasn't
And
he
he went
from?
to college there.
I thought he said he was from whatchamacallit? The Turkey.
He's
Yeah.
Turkish. He was born in New Brunswick.
I swear I've heard it be said that he's from Turkey.
Homie, I am on his wiki page. He could have been born here and moved back to Turkey, but
I think he
it
might.
doesn't
Yeah,
explicitly say.
maybe.
But oh no, okay, here it is. He was born to Turkish parents in New Jersey
Yeah.
and raised in Istanbul.
Ah,
But he was bullied during his time in public school in Turkey for his, quote, lack of physical fitness and questioning attitude towards Islam.
Yeah, it's crazy that he's Turkish and he supports
Mhm.
China and Russia. Because have you ever heard of the Armenian genocide
Yeah.
that killed 3.5 to 4.3 million Armenians, Greeks, Nestorians, and other Christians? You ever heard about that? It's crazy. It runs in his blood.
Yeah.
He just comes from it, dude. He also said this. He's a journalist, but he can't take any criticism at all. There's a shitload of clips of him. Someone will say something where he's like, "That was a bad take, dude," and he just blows off on them. He just fucking goes off on them for no reason and starts calling them and completely unrelated things. Starts calling them like warmongers and shit. And all they said was that was kind of a shitty take. There's a quote where someone said like that was pretty shit, and he said the only reason I'm not making any good points is because you are transphobic. It literally had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah,
That is how you win arguments in the HR department.
this is just a typical. This sounds like a typical person from New Jersey.
Yeah.
No, South Park has an episode about that.
He also said America deserved 9/11.
Yep, I did that.
Yeah, this guy deserves some
Yeah, fuck this guy.
shit. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That he's one of my least favorite human beings on earth currently.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I agree. I second that.
It's the stance of this podcast. Fuck this guy.
This podcast hates Hasan Piker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the title for this week.
And Jada.
And Jada Pinkett Smith.
No,
We've
the
got good opinions.
I think the title I think the title will be like Maury despises Hasan Piker because I don't want it to be the same as the other one.
Okay.
The downfall of Hasan Piker.
Well, no, that doesn't work here.
Yeah,
No.
because there's no
we can
downfall.
start a revolution.
No, we can't.
But we are 20-something-year-olds in America. Doesn't our voice matter, Reed?
No, it doesn't.
It really doesn't.
Okay, also, I gotta point out, it's more than 20-year-olds do that.
I know.
Like, people in their, 40s go to grocery stores and they threaten not to shop there anymore. Brother.
Like, that matters.
Brother, you're a fucking number on a spreadsheet to this fucking company. You do not fucking matter at all.
I haven't run into any of that at my job yet.
You
but
will.
I did have someone walk up to me, ask me a question. And this day it was raining, thundering and lightning. Okay. And this lady walks up to me and she goes, "Wow, you can really hear the lightning in here." I was like,
Yeah,
"I
they
need you to
say
walk away from me right now."
it's like you get peak NPC dialogue from
You
customers.
really do.
Yeah.
Before we move on, so I work in the beauty section at my job, and we have this section that's
Oh, that's
locked
weird.
up because it's expensive,
Oh.
and it's one small section of La Roche Posay, and everything
What?
that's locked up, it's a brand. Don't worry about it. So everything that's locked up
I don't
is
believe
above
you.
$20.
La Roche pussy?
No, roach.
Posay.
Roach that pussy.
Space ROCHE POSAY.
Yeah, La Roche
Roche
pussy.
Posay. Sure. Anyway, so this
Because
lady,
you put a fancy fucking hyphen above a letter doesn't mean it's fucking different.
there's no
Whenever-
hyphen. But okay. So this lady walks up and she asked me and my coworker a question. And I know a lot about beauty and skincare. Okay. So she goes and asks, do we carry a product that you spray on your face before you put on your skincare, like hyaluronic acid and your sunscreen and all the creams that you're supposed to put on your face?
Nuclear
And
waste.
We're like, no, can you
What?
describe it? And she
fuck?
keeps describing it. And so I'm like thinking in my head, like, what the hell is she asking? And then she's like, we're like, oh, can you tell us like what brand? And she didn't know the brand. So she walked away, went and found her mom. This woman's like 45, by the way. So she goes and asks her mom, who she was shopping with, what the brand was, because they both use it.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, oh, it's La Roche-Posay. And we were like,
La Roche-Posay.
huh? Okay. Do you know what it was? And she's like, no, hang on, let me go look. And I'm like, does she literally mean water? Like, the only thing to keep your face moist to get stuff to quote unquote absorb better, which doesn't exist, it would be water. Like, to moisten your face.
This is when you
And so
prove
we're
some
like-
product innovation. You go grab a water bottle off the shelf, grab a spray bottle, screw the spray bottle
hang
top
on,
onto the
Reed,
water
hang
bottle.
on.
Hold on, not done. You screw the spray bottle top onto the water bottle. You find an empty blank label, right? Target face moisturizer, and you give it to her, and you charge her like $10 for it.
No, I didn't have to do that because she was right. There is a product in the locked thing, and I had the key, so I unlocked it. And she goes, "Oh, it's this one right here." I get it for her, and I've never read this bottle, but I've sold 3 this week, so I'm like, "Huh, okay." And I'm like, "Is that all you need out of here?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I read the bottle after she leaves because I don't want to be like nosy in front of her. But I was like, what did she buy? So I read it. It's called Thermal Spring Water. It is an aerosol can of water
Nice.
with chemicals added to it, but the bottle itself is in like Portuguese or French. I'm not sure what language it is. It's in a foreign language that you can't read, and it doesn't have ingredients on it. So I was like, okay. So I look it up. It retails at Ulta for $20.
Yeah,
She spent $20 on a can of water.
Jesus Christ.
And we spent like 2 hours talking about it because we're like, this lady thinks this is really working.
this fucking idiot.
But Evian, the water brand, sold a water facial mist at Ulta a few years ago for like the same price. The placebo effect, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm disappointed in humanity. I really am.
I love the brand that sells it for the skincare that's actually real that they sell. Because it's all really, really well made and really good, but it's expensive. So you got to be willing to pay it.
I've seen videos of like going with my boyfriend to Ulta and watching his reaction to all the prices, and it's like lip balm for $70.
Yeah. I just bought a lipstick for $30.
Yeah, no. If anyone knows how to exploit women, it's makeup companies.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But a lot of the stuff that's expensive is made by the companies that sell the cheaper version. So I could go to the store and buy a Dior lip gloss for $70, or I can get a dupe of it for $12.
Okay, so that's okay. This isn't an insane concept. This happens with like drugs.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
They'll just slap a brand on a drug, and then it goes up in value for some reason. But if you just buy the generic version, usually it's cheaper, and it does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always buy the generic version of medicine.
Yeah.
Insulin 2, boys. Insulin 2.
Is it time, Reed?
I don't know.
Reed, is it time?
For crazy ass shit from history. Okay,
What do we got this week?
so let me pull up my notes.
No.
These were typed, okay, last night.
Fun. Okay.
Okay, what is today's topic? Hint, it's probably the shadiest nuclear weapon ever made.
Shadiest
I'm
nuclear
gonna
weapon.
guess. Does it have anything to do with Mexico? No, I'm kidding.
You think our government would let them have
No.
that?
No.
They
I'm
wouldn't
dumb,
even-
but I'm not that dumb.
They wouldn't even go through like the proper channels of getting it away from them. They'd just fucking take it from them.
They'd be like, no, no, no.
No.
Like a baby.
No.
Nuh-uh.
No.
So guess the topic.
Guess the topic.
Shadiest nuclear weapon.
Go.
Is it within the last 100 years? No, actually, 50 years. 50 years.
It's within the last 100.
What?
Ooh.
I would hope so.
Yeah, not 50.
Okay, so not 50.
Not 50. Cold War.
Okay. Is it a really small country? Does it involve a really small country?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
So like
That's gonna be one of the superpowers.
Global powers? Okay. I'm going with the Soviet Union. They're dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, what are you gonna guess? Try to guess what the weapon is,
Like what they used?
or like its name.
I can try.
Maybe it was their first nuclear bomb?
Yes.
So you're guessing Russia's first nuclear bomb?
Nuke.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, it's either that or the
I
Tsar
feel like
Bomba.
it's got.
Because the Tsar Bomba is like the only named one, right?
Well, hold
It's
on.
probably got some numbers or some shit in there.
So, in the 1960s, the U.S. government realized, oh shit, Russia has way more tanks and people than us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, they decided they needed to make a new weapon. They could have just made more tanks and enlisted more people, but fuck that. That takes effort. So, they decided to science themselves a solution in the form of a weapon of mass destruction.
Uh-huh.
This weapon would be known as the Davy Crockett.
Oh, that's a base.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I know about this.
So the Davy Crockett is a nuclear recoilless weapon. This was basically a nuclear bazooka. Recoilless weapons already existed. So what our government basically did is figure out how to shoot a nuke out of one.
Cool.
The Davy Crockett, in comparison to other nukes, was very weak sauce. The blast yield of the Davy Crockett was 20 tons of TNT. So they got themselves a weak ass nuke.
Yeah.
So what did the government do from there? A, make more. B, mount it to a vehicle. C, make it stronger. D, stop making it.
Stronger.
Okay,
I feel
Maury
like
said.
it's A. Just make more. We're kind of dumb like that.
So they decided to mount it to a Jeep.
Okay.
Based.
So this is what you call a bad idea. Because, so the soldiers driving the Jeep, if they were to fire it, were supposed to pull over and aim it in order to shoot it first. But
Oh.
there was nothing stopping them from shooting as they were driving.
Oh. So it was just like, we recommend that you do it this way.
Yeah.
Because this way
No,
is
they said-
dangerous.
They said, do it this way, and soldiers, like, probably won't listen.
Yeah.
They do what they
fucking because they're in combat, dude.
They do the fuck they want. So
They're
there
gonna-
was nothing stopping the soldiers from doing a drive-by with a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
Base.
Also, the decision whether to use it or not and start a nuclear war was left up to the soldiers driving the Jeep.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
You know,
That's
what
fucking
happened
sick.
to take away that power?
Well, so there was a critical flaw with the Davy Crockett. What was it?
It would explode if you banged it too hard.
Okay.
It was extremely inaccurate.
All right, I don't know whether to give you a point or not, Sahara. But also I forgot to say today's prize is a box of magazines and a glue stick.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
I would have tried a
actually
little bit
want
harder.
Tell me why I actually want that.
A box of magazine and a glue stick?
Yeah.
What are the magazines?
I don't know. Do you want to change your answers at all, knowing for this question?
Am I in the right ballpark?
I will neither confirm or deny.
It wouldn't fire sometimes, or it would fire too short.
Okay, Sahara?
Say, I don't know. I'll just stick with my answer. I don't feel like thinking right now.
Okay, so the effective firing range of the
Mhm.
Davy Crockett was less than the minimum safe distance of the nuclear warhead.
Got it. I'm gonna get this fucking glue stick, bitch. I'm gonna get this fucking box of magazines. Let's go.
Wait, what did you say?
I said it either wouldn't fire or it would fire too close.
Yeah, we'll give a point for that. So, if you aimed it accurately, you'd die because you'd be in the fallout of the nuclear explosion.
Oh, that's what I was thinking, but then I was like, no.
So,
It's America.
So, to recap, the government has made a nuclear weapon that can be shot from a moving jeep that you can't aim accurately. Keeping in mind how shady that is, how many jeeps did the government make? A, 2,000. B, 10,000. C, 25. D, 500.
Say it again.
A, 2,000. B, 10,000. C, 25. D, 500.
25,000 or like 25 total?
25.
A.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. I want to say C, but I feel like it's wrong. So I'm gonna go with the answer of 500. So I feel like that was one of the numbers that I heard.
Point to Maury.
Yeah.
C
Okay.
was a trick.
Yeah. I felt
They
like
made-
it was because they were trying to up their numbers, but then I was like, no, they wouldn't.
They
do that
made
'cause they're stupid.
2,100 of these Jeeps. So I kind of like rounded down for this because I thought 2,100
Specific.
would be very exact and you'd notice instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these Jeeps were only like used for 4 years after the government realized this was insane. And they're like, we need to have more control of nuclear bombs. We can't let this be a platoon weapon.
4 years it took
4 years. Yep. Took them 4 years to be like,
for them.
yeah. Yeah. It took 4 years to realize maybe we shouldn't like
Let soldiers just decide.
let an officer decide whether World War III begins. Yeah. No, it took them 4 years on that one.
That is insane. okay, if they invented it now and they were letting them decide now, I still think it would take 4.
Thankfully, it was never fired. You can find test footage of it, and it's just the cutest nuclear explosion you've ever seen.
I'm watching it.
I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on, I'll send it in chat.
Okay. I was like
Also,
halfway
fun
through
fact
building
while
it.
I searched this, Davy Crockett was executed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
They didn't know for like a while.
You know, growing up in Indiana, we learned a lot about Davy Crockett for some reason.
I mean, that makes sense. It's Davy Crockett, and you were in Indiana. That's very Indiana. Okay, here's the.
The cutest little
It's just the cutest little thing.
Yeah, that's like nothing.
It's just the cutest little thing. And to think, there's a shitload of radiation there now.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, but it took our government to realize, hey, maybe this nuclear weapon that you can't aim and shoot from the back of a Jeep shouldn't be used.
Watched it like 12 times.
Our government be cray-cray sometimes.
Yeah.
Today, we have a second topic that's tangentially connected to the first topic.
Oh.
Ooh.
It was mentioned earlier.
Shit.
The Tsar Bomba?
Okay, that's Maury's guess.
Did you mention it or did we mention it?
No comment.
I can't remember anything we've talked about.
To be fair, Maury can't either.
That's true.
Huh?
Where am I? Who am
I'm
I?
just gonna go with my Soviet Union original guess.
Their first one? Okay, so that's a point for Maury.
Yeah.
So,
biggest bomb of all time, baby.
It's still the Cold War, and the Russians have made the biggest bomb ever known to man, also the most powerful thing humans will ever create, known as the Tsar Bomba, which translated means the king of bombs. This fucker weighed 60,000 pounds, was 6 feet 11 inches in length, and it has a blast yield of 57 megatons. For those that don't know, 1 megaton equals 1,000 tons.
Of TNT.
Yeah. And the Russians claimed that they could make a Tsar Bomba that could go up to 100.
Did they?
No.
Because they collapsed.
You'll find out later. Something that's really funny is the reason for the bomb's creation. Why the fuck was this monstrosity made?
They got a big dick somebody.
For the fuck. For the shits and giggles.
So
because they could.
So the US government could aim their missiles accurately. Russia, however, could not do this. So they made a bomb so fucking bad and big, it wouldn't matter how accurate they were or not.
Yeah. Everything's
that's kind of based.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a based reaction. You know,
they're like, fuck it. Fuck it. We'll just make one that's big enough so, like, we'll probably hit it. Okay?
We'll do some damage. It'll hit the target and then some.
We'll hopefully hit it.
Yeah.
We might hit it. We might miss.
Got this.
They only tested this one time. Because it's insane. And there was only one working one ever made.
Yeah.
They tested it October. They tested it October 30th, 1961 on Novaya Zemlya Island. Zemlya Island. And holy shit, it was a big explosion. But before we get into the feats of this explosion, I have a question. Yes or no, were there any people killed in the blast?
I'm gonna say yes, at least one.
Okay, Maury?
I guess I'll say no then. I mean, there's only There's only two
So-
answers. But...
Okay, I'm gonna give a point to Maury and half a point to Sahara
Okay. What?
because the answer officially is no. But keep in mind,
It's Russia.
it's Russia saying that, so they
Yeah.
could be lying.
Yeah.
There was a village 34 miles away from the blast. They say it was uninhabited. If it
Believe it.
wasn't, whoever was there died because all the fucking buildings there got destroyed. But
It's me.
so
Yikes.
it's I don't know. I don't buy that no one died in this fucking explosion, if you ask me. Okay, the fireball radius was 2.2 miles in diameter.
Jesus.
The radius of total destruction where most buildings would be destroyed and devastating damage would occur was about 22 miles. The thermal radiation, the heat from the explosion could cause third-degree burns, the most severe kind, at distances of up to 62 miles away.
Christ.
That's crazy.
The shockwave could be measured after going around the world 3 fucking times.
That's crazy.
Also, the shockwave from the explosion was powerful enough to shatter windows 560 miles away from it. The mushroom cloud reached a height of 43 miles. That's the fucking stratosphere. And had a peak width of 25 miles.
Oh
This-
my-
Yeah, this thing did not fuck around.
I just I just went on Nuke Map.
Yeah?
And I detonated a Tsar Bomba on LA.
Yeah, you'd kill everyone there.
Yeah.
And probably parts of San Diego
it reaches Irvine.
Yep.
From the center of LA to Irvine.
That's insane.
The flare from this ungodly explosion could be seen from Alaska, Greenland, and Norway.
She spanned.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
holy shit, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the reaction from at the time President John F. Kennedy? A. Nothing. B. Make a bigger bomb. C. Make more normal nukes. D. Steal the plans of the Tsar Bomba to make one.
I want to say the last one, but I'm probably going to say the first one. No, I don't know.
Okay. I'll say
know.
steal them. I'll say steal the plans.
I
Okay.
want to say steal them, but that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah,
Sarah,
well,
what are
you
you
didn't
saying?
say them, so
I don't care.
Also, official rule of crazy ass shit from history: once an answer has been picked, you cannot repeat it.
Okay,
Everyone must have a different answer.
fine. We have different answers.
You said A, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a point for Sahara. He did absolutely nothing. He just saw this insane ass explosion and he did not give a flying fuck about it.
jeez.
Uh-huh. That's how JFK roll, baby. Then 2 years later, he signed a treaty with Russia that limited nuclear tests to underground. Most countries have gone along with this, even like North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy. One time, there was a mountain in North Korea, right? And
Mhm.
one day, all of a sudden, it was shorter than it was. Wonder what happened. And then 46 days later, after signing that treaty, John F. Kennedy would be assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald. Then Lee Harvey Oswald was shot to death by Jack Ruby. If you ask me, that's some shady shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy how the guy that allegedly shot the president... Well, wait. Is it alleged?
It's not alleged, but that's okay. Keep going.
I don't know. Well, did he stand trial?
Well, no, he died.
So,
died.
so technically it's alleged because...
I guess we'll give it to you.
I don't know. It's shady that the guy that shot the president died. Also, like, it's also shady how the police were like be presenting him to the public, kinda,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and that's why he got shot to death. Yeah, it's just it's some shady shit. Who really did it?
Shady shit from history.
That's the offshoot. I mean, honestly, this entire segment, this week's has been some shady shit from history.
Yeah.
But the Russians didn't make another one because they saw that it blasts and they're like, that this was not a good idea. We made a mistake here, and they didn't do it again.
Good.
Yeah. Russia's not always that bad. Sometimes they could see a reason.
No.
Okay.
Well, this time they did.
Mm.
And there's 2 prototypes of the Tsar Bomba, but I don't think they work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to say earlier, the pilot that dropped it in the test almost died. Like,
Oh.
the only reason the bomb was 100 kilotons, because if it was, the pilot would most certainly die in the explosion.
Yeah.
And to slow it down more, it had a 1,000-pound parachute. I'll send the test footage. Hold on. Now this explosion is not a cute explosion. This is a scary explosion.
Oh, thanks for the trigger warning.
Yeah.
Сброс. Свечения, несмотря на сплошную облачность, были видны в радиусе до... Полевой столб, поднимающийся с земли, быстро увеличился в объеме. Через несколько секунд после взрыва диаметр полевого столба составлял около 10 километров. В своем конечном развитии оно достигло высоты 60-65 километров.
Holy shit.
It's day now, he said.
It's
And it
day
was.
now.
When the bomb's so big, they turn into God.
Yeah, it was crazy ass
Yeah.
shit from history. That's it.
That's good. Good.
Very good. Very
I
good.
like
The
the
winner
video-
of
I like-
the magazine and the glow sticks is Maury.
Yeah. Let's fucking go.
I think
I
Maury
like
had
the visuals.
3 points and you had 1.5 points, Sahara.
No, I had half a point. You took my point away.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not take your point away. You
You
got a
re-asked
point.
the question.
No, you got a point for saying nothing. When I asked, what did JFK do?
I didn't.
You said nothing.
Remember that you asked that question.
Huh.
To be honest.
You
That's
did
pretty
better
bad.
than you thought you did.
By 1 point.
Maury, for this week, I want you to. Okay. What's your Scooby Doo sound like?
Mm,
Scooby Dooby Doo.
not as good as my Shaggy.
All right, Shaggy, it is.
Like,
Ew.
like
Zoink Scoop.
Sorry.
I hate that when he does voices like that, he immediately starts as Morty.
Kinda.
like Zoink Scoop.
You sound like Morty.
I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay, try your best Squidward instead.
Ow, my aching tentacles.
Me when I get off work.
What kind of idiot would eat a Krabby Patty at 3 in the morning?
What kind of idiot? No, what? Do Patrick.
All right.
That one works. I think you can do that one.
All right. I did my
May
D&D
I
campaign.
take your hat, sir?
I had a character, the leader of the League of Assassins, the Guild of Assassins, was Patrick. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of the Gred podcast. If you liked it, let us know.
rate us on Spotify, or hit that like button. Follow our Instagram at the Gred Pod. Till next time. Wee woo, wee woo. Want to see our logo's grippers? SpongeBob, get us to 1,000 subs. You have 1 week. Wee woo.